and welcome. My name is Ingrid Johnson. I'm a master's degree exercise physiologist here in Encinitas, California. I specialize in exercises for people with Parkinson's. Today we're going to do a little short class on the 5 common mistakes that even professional boxers make. And we're going to practice not making these mistakes. And I think that will be valuable to you. This is an intermediate level, so watch the basic level first before we do the intermediate level. But first, a nice little warm-up. We're going to take our arms and circle them around. And make sure that you always cross the midline of the body, because that activates both sides of the brain. Gets your energy and clarity of thinking. And one more, let's reverse. Come back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Put your hands on your shoulders and let's go ahead and side bend, left and right, and left and right, left, right, left, right. We're going to add a leg movement to this. So I'm going to go left, and then lift my leg, and then lift my leg, and lift my leg, and up, and up, and up, and up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go ahead and scissor the arms. Straight up, straight down. And now we're going to add the legs. We're going to do a foot movement here. Ankle up, heels and toes, heels up, toes up, heel up, toes up, heel up, toes up, heel up, and toes up. We're going to switch feet. So here we go. Heel up, toes up, heel up, toes up, heel up, toes up, heel up, toes up, heel, toes, heel, toes, and last one, heel and toes. Okay, next we're going to do a rotation for your hips. This will become clear in a few minutes why this is important. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, we're also going to do the same thing with our hands on our shoulders, and we're going to rotate while we are lengthening our spine. A little taller here. So 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, we're also going to warm up our hips and knees. So I choose a ski squat for that. So down and up, and down and up. So while we're doing this, make sure you are looking straight forward, straight at me. So here we go, together now. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And give yourself a high five. Okay, do the first mistake. The number 1 mistake that boxers make is not keeping their hands up by your chin. So the non-punching hand should be at your chin, so we're going to practice that. I'm just going to punch with the other hand. Gonna give it a little punch. So here we go. Let's count down together. Now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down, and let's do the other side. I'm going to move my feet, and here we go. Left hand by my cheek, and punch away. So we want to feel our waist, our shoulder blades pushing the punch. So no arm punching, all coming from the core. And here we go together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and high five. Then we're going to do a little pattern to avoid the first mistake, which is letting our hands down. And the pattern is going to look like so. 1, 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 2, back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. And 1, 1, 2, and back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Right leg forward, right arm forward. 1, 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2. Last one. Here we go. And 2, and back. Okay, switch feet again. So bringing the 1 and the 2 punch is pretty easy to do. Back to the cheek. We're also going to practice now doing a little more difficult, the uppercut, bringing it back. So I'm going to do an uppercut, bring it back, uppercut, bring it back, uppercut, and bring it back, uppercut, back. So these are called 5 and 6 if you're using the numbers. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, and 6, and 5, and 6. Last one, 5, and 6. Great. Okay, the next mistake is not keeping your eyes forward. Not keeping your eyes forward, looking down. So we're going to practice this with a little bit of a duck. So 1, 2, duck, and come back up. The way you duck is the same way that you would do a squat. You initiate the movement from your hips, the hips go back, and then the knees bend. And then you come back up and straighten everything up. Okay, so let's practice this. 1, 2, duck, 2. 1, 2, duck, 2. 1, 2, duck, 2. 1, 2, duck, 2. 1, 2, duck, and 2. 1, 2, duck, and 2. And last one, 1, 2, duck, and 2. I switch my feet around, so right foot is forward, and do the same pattern. 1, 2, duck, and 2. 1, 2, duck, 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 2. And last one, 1, 2, duck, and 2. Good. Give yourself a high five. Next mistake, mistake number 3, is not turning your hips. So we want to practice turning our hips. I'm going to do a 1, 2 punch. I'm going to bring my hands together in front of my face, and I'm going to twist. And this is called a slip in boxing. So the twist is towards the open side. My left foot forward, right foot back. I'm going to twist to my right, and I'm going to bring my right arm back with a straight punch. 1, 2, slip, 2. 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 1, 2, my hips are rotating from my waist. 1, 2, slip, 2. And last one, 1, 2, slip, and 2. Okay, change sides. Here we go. Right arm forward, right leg forward. 1, 2, slip, 2. 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 And last one, 1, 2, slip, and 2. High five. Okay, we've covered 3 of them. 2 more to go. Number 4 is not staying on your toes. So a boxer always needs to move on the balls of the feet. So let's practice moving on the balls of the feet. So we are going to take 2 steps forward, balls of the feet, and 2 steps back. on the balls of the feet. 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. Let's add some punches. 2 steps forward, punch, punch. 2 steps back, punch, punch. 2 steps forward, punch, punch. 2 steps back, punch, punch. 2 forward, punch, punch. 2 back, punch, punch. 2 forward, punch, punch. And 2 back, punch, punch. Let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to step forward with my right leg now. 2 steps forward, 2 punches, and 2 steps back, 2 punches. So right leg leads when I go forward, but when I go back, the left leg leads. Good? So you have to kind of change it around in your brain, and that's really good for your cognitive thinking, reaction skills, and movement patterns in general. One more time, we go forward, punch, punch. Super. Okay, next we're going to do side to side. So when you are standing in your boxing stance, left foot forward, right foot back. When you go to the left, your left foot will lead to the left. When you go to the right, your right foot will lead to the left. All right. So left and right, and left and right. And see again, I'm standing on the balls of my feet if I'm moving. Okay? So we don't want to move heavy footed. Not only do we not move very efficiently in boxing, but it also jars your bones. And not that good for it. So we're going to go to the left. We're going to add 2 punches. How about 2 hooks? And then to the right, 2 punches. To the left, 2 punches. To the right, 2 punches. To the left, 2 punches. To the right, 2 punches. And left, 2 punches. Now we're going to put this all together. So here we go. We're going to go forward, back, left, and right. Ready? So forward, punch, punch, left, hook, hook, back, punch, punch, and to the right, punch, punch. Again, forward, punch, punch, left, punch, punch, back, punch, punch, and to the right, punch, punch. Good. Okay, high five. Okay, and last but not least is not crossing your feet. So if we cross the feet in boxing, in real life, yes, we will cross our feet, but in boxing, you want to make sure that you're always moving from the point that's closest, or from the leg that's closest to where you're moving. Okay, so we sort of practiced that already, and let's go ahead and take it now over to the other side. So both on the balls of the feet and not crossing the legs. So here we go. We go forward, punch, punch, and back, punch, punch. Forward, punch, punch, and back, punch, punch. Forward, punch, punch, and back, punch, punch. And when I go to the left, I'm still going to lead with my left leg, punch, punch. And when I go to the right, I'm going to lead with my right. So left, punch, punch, and right, punch, punch, and left, punch, punch, and right, punch, punch. Awesome. Give yourself a high five. We have covered the 5 major areas where even the professional boxers make mistakes. So let's practice that, and let's stay moving and fit and revitalized. See you again next time.